The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
All right, here for the Eagles Sports Network as the SAC preseason polls have come out for women's soccer. Alongside Carson-Newman women's soccer head coach Simon Duffy, I'm Brian White. Coach, your team's slotted in the third position, exactly where you finished last season, or I guess 2019 season.
Yeah.
Talk about what you've seen from your team going into it and how this ranking stacks up to your liking.
Yeah, I mean, rightly so. We definitely underachieved with our standards, with our expectations, and with the team we had, players available. I think we underachieved, and our players are well aware of that. So going into this season, I think we'll just use it as fuel as we begin this season, understanding that teams within our conference are coming in there with the belief that we may be down, and it's up to us, I think, to set the record straight. So again, just excited for our players to hopefully get out there soon and just show what we can do.
And talking about your players, majority of your roster this year will be freshmen. I believe there's 12 freshmen on this year's roster. If I'm not mistaken, that's the most you've seen in your tenure here.
Yeah.
So talk about what this long period, although no one really wanted it, but what this long period has done to help prepare these newcomers to adjust to your system of play so that come next Thursday they're ready to step out on the pitch and make an impact.
Yeah, that the one good thing is they've had such a long time to get into, to get up to speed and get to the grasp of how we play, our philosophy of what we like to do. Unfortunately, team bonding aspect, it's been difficult. We're kind of forcing them not to gather together in large groups and off of the field, which they would like to do. That from that point of view, it's been very frustrating. But I think the longevity-wise of being able to let them train with one another has been very beneficial. I think right now they're just ready to get out and play against somebody else. You know, it's been a year and a half, a long time since the Queen's game that we fell short on. So again, I think the players have a chip on their shoulder, and standards have been fantastic, especially since we've gotten back since Christmas break. Standards have been extremely high, training has been excellent, so just anxious to get out.
And among the many players that you'll have returning are 3 preseason All-SAC selections, 2 on the first team, 1 on the second team. But you know, and you've coached all 3 of them under your tenure here. But just talk about what the leadership of Emily Futrell, Christina Markford, and Yente Cooper mean to you as a coach, but also to the team heading into the season where you don't know what may happen or what may not happen.
They're 3 leaders, very, very good players, even better people, but just 3 leaders on and off the field. A lot of these, you mentioned it, 12 freshmen, a couple of transfers we brought in, but a lot of these players are looking up to the standards that they set on a daily basis. So yeah, I couldn't be happier to get these players back, and especially that the likes of Tina and Emily are going to be able to start their masters and get a spring season and a fall season. So super excited for them. Again, they're just very, very anxious to get out and play, to compete, and the 3 of them are competitors every single day in training. Standards are high, they're competing every day, challenging each other, and that's what we ask for as a coaching staff, that they're focused, they buy in, and they've bought in 100%. Emily and Tina have been here, you know, even back as far as our 2017 run, and Yente came the year after. So just an integral part of what we've done and what we're trying to do.
And your players, I believe they all both mentioned that the goal for them is to succeed and excel in their expectations, but one of them is to win the conference this year. So just talk about what you as a coach hope for your team heading into this season that we hope will start next Thursday here at McCown Field.
Yeah, just an unusual season for everybody, not just us, and I'm not trying to say woe is us, but just it'll be a learning process from everyone. Playing with inside of our pod, playing local rivals, home and away. It's just unusual, but I think the players coaching staff, everybody, we're just anxious. We're ready to go, but it's going to be extremely hard because our conference, you could pick 5 teams in our conference could genuinely go on and win because they're such a strong conference, and that says a lot about where we are as a conference. But again, challenging in the region and so on. We've had a lot of teams last year be successful and play in the national tournament. So I think for us, it's not without the realm of speculation or whatever to say we want to go and win the conference. So again, we've got short-term goals within our pod, and then we'll take care of, or hopefully get to go on after that. But the biggest thing is just within our pod to be focused home and away and make sure we put ourselves in a good position to hopefully be there in that postseason bracket.
Thank you, Coach. And once again, here for the Eagle Sports Network alongside head women's soccer coach here at Carson-Newman, Simon Duffy, I'm Brian White.